And oh, a lot of people waiting for us. You see, Becho?
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
People are waiting for us, but Travis is late. Let's see.
Travis is superstar. He like have this style. He go exactly in the moment when the party already fire, you know, in the best moment.
Exactly. When the world needs him the most, he's gonna appear. By the way,
Yes.
we are live, so just know that we are officially live. Let's see if everything is rolling. Okay, so people are asking where is Travis. Travis is a little bit late. He will
Yeah,
come.
we are waiting for Travis. Travis, it's, you know, guys, Travis is a star, and he have a style. You know, he has a style, like we said before, that he always arrived in the most needed moment. But I hope that he will be with us in nearest future as soon as possible.
That is true. That's true. Actually, you know, Alex, because we do this weekly live every week, and you invite some guests, and I proposed you maybe Dave Shafee, maybe like John Brzenk, but of course they were a bit busy. And when you told me a surprise, you're gonna bring Travis Bagent, I was so happy because I'm such a big fan of Travis Bagent. He's a big idol in my eyes. He's a hero of the old era. So I'm so happy to go live.
You know, also Dave is a hero of old era, and John, but Travis, it's athlete, not just arm wrestler, who like make a probably biggest show in the past. So probably if you watch the like the YouTube videos from that times, you find this special moments, like, you know, with the Travis, he always make the show. For example, show me I'm the greatest. He tell it for his opponent, for the viewers, and after that do something. Like, okay, not everyone love him, but he has a style.
It's a showman. It's a showman.
Absolutely, yes.
Oh my God. And his old, you know, the Pulling John movie when he was pulling with Vovoda and the John. Oh my God, it's amazing, amazing.
Yeah, exactly. It was probably one of the best time of arm wrestling that time.
Yeah. But Alex, let me ask you, did you see what happened yesterday or not?
Yeah, I saw what happened yesterday. I saw. Honestly, it was a lot of interesting matches. Of course, we're talking about Monster Factory arm fights. I was excited about two of them. I was really interested about Todd versus Todd, one real Todd, like title of the match. And the second was like the fight of the night. It was the GOAT, the legend, the name of arm wrestling. It's a John Richard Brzenk and also Corey West, Corey the Gorilla West. So what to need to say about first? In the first round, Todzilla pinned Michael Monster Todd. I think it was kind of a surprise for everyone, because I was thinking that even from the first round, Monster Todd will be doing what he always do, and it for guys like from smaller categories, it's really hard to do something, because actually Michael has a big arm, big hand, and he's heavier, he is bigger, and it's not easy. It's not easy to do something with his special style of pulling. And the first round was really surprised. Todzilla did it. So that's the answer. That's the answer, that he find the key, and he was able, he was powerful enough to make a pin, and this the answer, and this like a big answer of his level. Yeah, after that, Michael find the way how to do what he did. Yeah, he won. He the winner of the night of this match. But also huge respect for Todzilla, huge respect. And now I know what you want to hear about Corey West and John. Yeah. For me, I remember guys asking me before what I think of the prediction, and I put actually on the video in the interview with the guys, I put John like in the slight favorite, not because of the power, not because of the everything else, but about experience, and because it's a John. He's a GOAT. He's a legend. He won with everyone probably in the air or wrestling. He knows everything about this sport. And if you have any weakness, he will find it, and he will teach you teach you some arm wrestling on the table. So also I was thinking about that Corey is recovering 100% or not, because even me myself, I go into the gym, like I said before. Now I probably go maybe every day. And for example, yesterday I asked myself, if I have today another arm fight, does I recover at 100% or not? Even from my arm fight with Corey in Dubai. And I will say it probably will be better 1 week more. And I think maybe with Corey the same, because it's too short. It's too short. 2 weeks between arm fights. It's too short to be sure that you are on 100% of your shape. And actually, I don't know. I need to ask Corey. He was feel that he recovered 100%, or he just make the look that he's confident, but inside the mind he thinks that probably not 100%. But now about the show, the fight was amazing. The fight was amazing. The answer was on the John's face, on the Corey's face. It was so emotional, so powerhouse from the Corey. Once he was flash pinned, John. Once John find the key. Once what was they starting to pull slowly, very deep inside, like Neo Pickup says, very deep inside. This style of pulling. It was amazing. It was very cool, and almost equal fight. So that's kind of the fight are my favorite, and I think a lot of guys love this when it's equal. I think that Corey even that day was more powerful, but experience of John helps him to do what he needs to do, and he did it perfectly. He goes even inside and keep the Corey with huge resistance, keep the Corey makes the fall, and the winner on the round number 3 was on the John side. It was finally it was 3-2. But it was amazing. It was amazing. The score give us the answer, and the picture of the show give us the answer of how it was. So yeah, I appreciate it. I really like the show.
Yeah, absolutely. They say maybe the John and Corey West from yesterday, the match was probably the best of this year yet. They say it was very intense, it was very close. Maybe one of the best, they said. It was very close, actually.
If I will think about, honestly, yeah, it was the big power of Corey, and the biggest experience, huge technique, and the one of the highest table IQ in arm wrestling by the John. So yeah, it was really, really fantastic arm fight, And I probably agree, because even I think about East versus West, it was a kind of surprise. For example, Gennady with Dave, it was unexpected surprise when they pull. Also very interesting, Tobias and Marcy. Yeah. Tobias and Prudnik on the left also was kind of surprise and very tough match. But yesterday match between Corey and John, it was power versus power into the max. They give everything from them. So huge respect from both of them, and yeah, it was really, really cool.
Yeah, oh my God. Especially because I feel that, for example, when a match starts and it's easy win for one guy, it's a nice match, but it's not nice to see. It's not entertaining. But when it's more close, they go in a hook, one guy to top roll, 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, 3-2. It's very, very much nicer and more entertaining to see, actually.
Absolutely agree. Yeah, because for example, for athletes always want to control the match, want it easily, without any resistance, just to be better man of that night actually like that, but sometimes also they want to pull hardly. And for viewers, it's absolutely fantastic to watch the match like yesterday, Corey and John, because it's absolutely unpredictable, emotional, and level of the show, because we know the level of the John, we know how powerful is Corey, and we was interested how it will be, and now we like in this moment, now we like watching every moment on the table, how they will do it, and yeah, it was super cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my God. And with the Todd against Todd, there was also an amazing match. Actually, it was very similar to what happened. You saw like last year when they fought in the Monster Factory, it was like a practice poll. Like was a
Yes,
2 months ago.
I
So it's
remember
very
the
similar.
practice. Yeah,
The first
yeah,
round, King's move, but he wins very hardly, and then he gets tired and shoulder press. It was easier. It was easier to win. But
yeah.
nonetheless, it was an amazing match, anyways. Actually, in the Monster Factory now, it's almost becoming like a little competition for East versus West and King of the Table, maybe a little bit, because now Michael says that he's very happy with the results. And in the future, I know he's gonna invite some international people. We're not gonna say any names, right, Alex? But we know that he's going to invite some international people over. So it's gonna be actually like a event, like maybe Monster Factory arm wrestling event. It's gonna be amazing, actually.
Yeah, yeah. You know, Michael and all everybody who support him with this make a great thing, because like it was really interesting arm fights. It's already like event, and I believe that it will be bigger, even huge, maybe in nearest future. So yeah, I think that all viewers who watched the show yesterday is absolutely happy by what they watched. They probably enjoyed every moment. It was a lot of arm fights actually, and it was really cool to watch it. And the idea to grow with that, it's a cool idea. And I know that Michael probably wants to invite some guys, like make some bigger arm fights. And I think guys from the East will be happy to go there, because
Yeah.
it's always something special. Because for example, uh, just imagine that you can pull with guys from your gym, and other guys from other gym from other city, they pull there. They know each other, but it's always interested. For example, like this is strongest guy versus this is strongest guy. They never pull, or maybe don't pull sometime, and now they go to pull versus each other. And now, like it's interested for them and interested for all them their friends. It's interested for viewers. Yeah, yeah. So this is a cool idea, actually. Yeah, and
Absolutely.
I wish Michael the best with this, and to grow, and makes arm wrestling world even bigger.
Yeah, that is true. Also, for the people in the chat who are asking, Travis Bagent is a little bit late. He will join us soon, hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah.
Wait for Travis. And you're right, Alex. You're right. The fans of Michael are very, very loyal. Yes, their support was amazing. They supported him a lot. They donated a lot of money. They bought like a lot of subscriptions. So it's good. It shows that arm wrestling is healthy, is growing, and also that even Michael, when in the past he was so much hated for the King's move, now he has a big fan base that loves him. So it's always nice thing to see, actually.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, yes.
Mhm.
It's up to rules, because if rules give you some possibilities and you just use it, I'm okay with that. It's
Yeah.
about style of everyone. Everyone can choose. At the beginning, early beginning, I remember that I probably not understand what is the King's move and why people pull like that. Because in the WAF rules, it was something weird for WAF rules, and I was starting with WAF rules. But now I understand, for example, if two athletes, both of them agree to pull in such rules, and they know it perfectly, this is very important to know perfectly what is it about the rules. So yeah, they both pull in the same place, in the same rules, and yeah, absolutely. So everyone can like try everything best he can. So if you go into flat wrist, or try to hold somebody with flat wrist, or push with flat wrist, or go into the king move, or like deep open top roll, everything which allowed by the rules. So maybe you maybe in the nearest future we can see some new style, which like before we don't saw, maybe.
Invent something new.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
But oh my God, yesterday event, 58 years old, John Brzenk, 58 years old, amazing career. And when he was 18, he won over the top, and then he went all the amazing things. He retired so many times, and he came back yesterday against Corey, who's like a beast. He's not like someone who's weak. He's really strong, and you know it very well, Alex. Also,
Yeah,
his
absolutely.
North America is one of the best heavyweights in North America. So, oh my God, it was so amazing, so amazing. Now I think Kirgali might be in a little bit trouble for East versus West. I think now.
You remember what John says after the match in the interview about the Corey? What he said? You remember?
Actually not.
He said that Corey is very, very powerful, and John believed that in the nearest future it can be number one in the States, and it can be the good opponent even for Levan if he will be going like that. He said only if he will have the like little bit bigger hand, even in the day when John Paul with him, it will be big trouble for him. But even with this, like in the nearest future, it can be something amazing. And I know that Corey, he loves arm wrestling. He very disciplined. He passionate with this. He wants to go work hard because not everyone just take the arm fights in 2 weeks, but he takes, and he don't think about, for example, what can be happen if he lose. He just want to pull. He want to improve, and he want to be better. So he's hungry. He's hungry for the fight. He's hungry for the pull. And I think it's a guy who has everything in his character to be great champion. So I think in the nearest future he will be better and better.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. He's also very young, and he's gonna go on and do great things in the future. He's the future of North America, the heavyweights of North America.
Yeah.
I think some people are asking, your English is very good, and they're asking, how did you learn it? Did you learn it at school?
Oh, guys, thank you so much. My English not so cool, not so good, because guys, I'm just communicate with other guys, and it was the way how I learned it, because not everyone speak full English, but of course, like a lot of guys who use it in the work, they speak. But sometimes, for example, in high school, you learn it in some level, and after that, just passed it and forgot about that. But for me, it's because I love to communicate, to read something, to learn something, and to speak with somebody. And this is the language number one in the world. That's why you need to know it, and it helps you to find the interesting information and to speak with everybody. And even with Isa, I speak in English. So if I don't know Italian and don't speak English, it will be challengeable for me. But this is the answer. Also, I need to check maybe Travis. Right here, not here.
Yes, that's great.
He got everything.
We are almost 20 minutes away, so it's good that you check.
Try to call him. I don't know. Do you see me now or not?
Yeah, I see you. It's okay. You can call him, try to see where he is, and we will see.
Okay.
What's up, Alex? Here's the beast. I forgot.
I hope he will take the phone, pick up the phone. It's also about time, time difference.
Yeah, it's true.
I hope that he don't think that it will be tomorrow.
No, it was Sunday. So
yes, I know.
I think today is also Sunday in America.
Yes. Believe it, it's so. Okay. I will check. So in Facebook, he's not. I will check maybe on Instagram. Travis, where are you? Maybe he's.
Travis the beast. But one thing is certain, when he will come, it's gonna be a big show. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Travis is watching football probably.
Or maybe coaching somebody, because he's like also worked like a coach.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah. No, he's not here. And he actually is not online. So yeah, we all keep going with our discussion.
There are so many funny comments. They say Travis probably hides somewhere, and then Travis is too busy elbow fouling. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. We can go on, and then we will see if he's gonna join us in a little bit, and we will see. We will see.
Any questions,
actually,
guys? Ask everything you have.
Yeah, I have so many questions. But actually, they say that from the Eastern European guys from Europe, you're the guy who speaks the best English. So like you're a representative of them, because other than Americans, you're the guy who speaks the best, actually.
Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you. I was never thinking about this. Just, how many languages you know, how many times you are the man. I remember that it's my teacher of English always, she says always like that. So it's if you know like more than one or two languages, it's like a plus for you.
Okay, so let me ask you, Alex. If Travis Bagent comes back and he gets serious about training and everything, where do you see him? Do you think he can compete with the big guys today?
Yeah, I absolutely believe in this. And the left hand, because we know that Travis loves to pull lefty. So I think he in a good shape. If he come back with good shape, he will be like a very good opponent for everyone on the left hand. Now we have the new rankings, because they ask somebody who will be pull lefty or not, and they upgraded. It's a little bit weird. I remember the time on the second spot now. On first is Morozov, yeah. And for example, if Travis will come back, I know that he will always come back only to be the best. Travis wants to be the best, so it will be great to pull with him for everyone, because it's for new guys, Travis it's like an old school champion with special Travis style. So yeah, I believe he can be in absolutely in top 5, and after it depends how good he is, because it will be comparison between old school and new school. What the level, yeah.
That's true, but they say the official rankings, it's a Morozov in the first place. So if somebody beats Morozov, he's gonna become the first guy, right? The first in the world. But
yeah, it's true.
This is my question. Can you beat Morozov left-handed, Alex? Can you beat him?
Morozov is a good friend of mine. We are good friends. And I will tell that everyone can beat anybody. It depends of your shape, of your best shape, and of your level. So what the answer, guys? In first top 5, if you don't have somebody like Levan, it's up to date. It depends from the shape. Everyone can beat everyone. So, for example, I can beat Morozov, and probably I can beat him if both of us will be in the best shape. And also, I believe that he can beat me. It's up to the best shape. For example, I'm not know how good I will be in my best of the best shape, because I believe it will be in the future. And I think he thinks the same way. We like always, when we go to be better and better and better, we always think where we will be, how strong I will be in my best version, how technical I will be in my best version. And actually, he is like already highest level arm wrestler, but he's also young. I mean that he will be better and better by years, even by months. And actually, I can tell the same about me, that I know nothing. Like, you know, that in 1 year you become more experienced, little bit more powerful, sometimes more powerful. But even when you are like have some power, you need to how to use it. So you need to experience. So where do you take the experience? You go into the fight, and to be good, you need to pull with somebody who is better than you. So if you will be pulling only with weaker guys or less technical guys, you not become better. So it means that you not to be afraid of challenge the best guys. So that's why you need to train with better guys and with better guys. And after that, you become really better.
Yeah, I understand. Also, I will read you some questions that people are asking. So this guy is asking, Alex, which exercise do you think are the most important for a new arm wrestler?
Okay, guys, for the new arm wrestler, it means for guy who don't pull before, and he like maybe from the bodybuilder or from powerlifting, or maybe from the street workout, or maybe just a usual guy from the street. I believe that you guys need to start with hand and also with side pressure. What does it mean? If you lift something for the biceps, you have some power in the muscles, also in the hammer. Even if you have some power in the fingers, it's also cool. But arm wrestling starts from the wrist, so it's included fingers and the wrist and forearm. And to finish the like to take the one, you need to pin your opponent. So it's cool to little bit increase the power of your tendons in the elbow. It's actually the weakness of the guys who only start. So take it step by step and train your tendons, not only muscles, but tendons. So do something which you never do before, like arm wrestling exercise for the side, for the wrist, for the lock position of the wrist and fingers. And I don't will tell that one of these exercises is more important, because it's not hard to train all of them. Like you can even train, if you train with small bases and small program, you can do it or mostly like 2 or 3 times a week. Because I tell not about very 100% resistance going to your max, because if you guys go in for your maximum resistance, for example, for side pressure, after that you will feel pain in your elbow. So don't do this. Use like 30 or 40%. At the beginning, it will be enough. And after that, when you become stronger, also your tendons become stronger. Pull like with other guys, but in a training session way. Don't do this thing of amateurs. Then when you go to pull with somebody, you're just thinking about how to win. It's good. It's idea which is motivates us to be a winner. But in the trainings, you need to think how to be in the training process in the best way. So you need to use what you have on the trainings. And if you have also like partner, he needs to resist with you in this in the way which you ask him about. And you need to train with him, for example, 20, 30, 40%. In that way, you will be it will be more effective for you guys. That's my opinion and my recommendations.
That
okay.
Is
I have a call, but I will think that it's Travis, but it's not Travis.
Very for the people who are in the live and wondering where is Travis, he's unfortunately late. So we will see if he will join us anytime soon. And yeah, just so you guys know. Alex, how important is the riser? Do you actually train the rising movement in arm wrestling? Because Devon is
guys.
very big.
Okay, remember that everything I tell, it's my opinion. Why I tell like that? Because everyone have his biomechanics. What does it mean? For one guys, they will be progressing very fastly in some movements, and other guys will be fast progressing in another movements. And when you ask about rising, it's of course it's very important because it gives you the good position on the table. It's also part of the hand control. It's also the part of the attacking movements. And if you compare the results of top athletes with similar anatomy, it's not a big difference between their results. Really, it's really surprised. It's not big difference. And like, for example, if you have 5 kilos or 10 kilos difference, it's good difference. But by technique, you can win with somebody who even stronger in some movements. So yeah, guys, train this, but don't be so sad if you like don't have the huge results on this for today. Training, of course, but also remember that you can do something special for your opponent during the pool to make harder for him to use his stronger part. So I'm yeah, like this is not my favorite exercise. Of course I train it, but this is, for example, not the thing that I believe that most important in arm wrestling. It's very important, but I believe that not most important.
Yeah. And how do you specifically train for it?
You know, there's some way. The way we have the bone structure inside, yeah. And for some guys who like do something like this, yeah. For example, resistance by the strap, some weight, and they do something like this. For some guys, it's better with static positions. What I mean, for example, they like go into the rise in the up point number, like highest point, and after that, the strap go in there, and they just move with static elbow, static position of everything, and just don't go and don't let open it by the waist. So for me, second, it's mine. First, also I train, but mine is second. And remember, the guys, that you need to find your way. Your body will answer you how to train. Check everything and find the key where you progress is faster. So be not only strong, also be smart.
Yeah, I understand. Also, some other questions. They're asking, when did you start arm wrestling? How did you know that you are a top roller instead of a hooker? Or maybe
guys, it's interesting question. Because when I start, I was not top roller. I pull.
Oh, really?
Really? I pull and hook. I pull and hook. It was not effective hook because I have long forearm. And for the guys with short forearm, it was very easy to win with me. And that's the answer. So I just try what I watched for others. I don't know how to ask myself, and I don't know. There is arm wrestling, there is the styles, there is specific technique used. I just do something. Okay, there is the pad. I need to pull my opponent to the pad. That's it. And also the same on the trainings. And after that, when it not works like in the best way, I start to ask myself, okay, what is wrong with this? Maybe I can do this in another way. Yes. And it was fantastic answer for me that I like check some exercise for hookers, check some exercise for top rollers. And after that, I watched that I can be progressed faster in top roll. And it was a surprise for me, guys. So remember that if you do something now, it doesn't mean that you will do the same in 2 or 1 or 2 years or 3 years. Maybe you will change it absolutely for another style.
And how can people know how to choose between the two exercises? So maybe
in the moment. For example, today we have you. I will test you by special exercise for biceps curl, for the wrist curl, also hammer, like when you keep it like this and go with waist like this, and like with the strap here, just to check how strong your wrist here and how strong your wrist here. And after that, I will check your anatomy. Yeah,
Mhm.
The level of your forearms, how long it is, how wide your shoulders, how this part of shoulder, how long, and use some logic. Because remember, then when I watch in you, I don't see what is inside, what is this bone structure, and what is this tendon structure. So I will use some logic and make some exercise with you to see where you stronger and where you progress faster. But with time give the answer. So if you're very, very strong and very, very confident in a top row exercise, for example, like hammer curl, it will be the answers that we can check it at the table. And in the table, if you will be pull better in the top row, this is the answer. If you do the same but with the hook, so here in the side pressure, you're more confident. In the biceps curl, you much more stronger than in hammer. It means that you probably can be more effective in a hook. And we will also check in the table. And even if in the table you will be pulling with me better in the hook, so yeah. But remember, guys, that this is the answer of today. In the future, the answer will be where you're progressing faster. So if you progress in the hook exercise faster and better, so yeah, you're the real hooker. But if you're progressing better in the top row, okay, that's the answer, though, that you can be very good in top row. And maybe you probably can do the both. So it's also the good way to be as good as possible in the hook and also in the top row. Because it's also like 1B for you. If you go in, if you are guys hooker, yeah, and you have some injury or something, or you just a little bit tired, so also train top row because it can be help you. It can help you during the fight. Like you know, guys, a lot of hookers who won their matches by top row or unexpected top row or special top row. Yeah, I'm wrestling is interesting thing.
Yeah, that's true. It was so funny when you and Hermes was pulling here in Belgium, and you guys sometimes go in a hook. It was so funny to see.
Yeah, absolutely, yes.
So we have a super chat from Ryan Donis is asking, "Hey Alex, what is it like to arm wrestle Levan?"
Oh, guys, it's so many comparison. Sometimes it's like a pole with a wall, but sometimes it's like a pole with a train which already go in the maximum speed. So yeah, it when you feel the hand of Levan, when you take it, it's like the biggest hand of arm wrestling. I know that Jeff Dave in USA probably have even more, but I never pull with him. And for me, for myself, for my experience, Levan's hand is one of the biggest, and also one of the biggest wrist, one of the biggest, or maybe probably the biggest forearm. So also, he's not just a big, but very, very powerful, which like big and powerful in one mix makes him very, very unstoppable. And actually, it's something very interesting because when you know Levan and you know his progress, that he goes step by step to this, it's also like inspire you. It's gives you some cool motivation when you watched how he trained now and how he trained before. He trained very hard to be the man who he is nowadays. So it's very cool. He's, I think he motivates a lot of guys to be stronger because he put the level of unlimited strength very high in arm wrestling. And other guys motivates by him to be the strongest and to be the close as possible to that level or even beat him. So when I remember when I pulled with him, it was something very cool that you pull with the arm, which is the strongest in the world, and you understand it in the process. And actually, when we train together, even in the small session when we train, I remember that he gives you to work. He don't, you know, just trying to win with you. He gives you a good work. So he also very good training partner, and he is a clever guy. He's a smart. He understand what he's power about. He in the past worked on his weaknesses to make nowadays Levan without weaknesses of the past. And yeah, guys, it's something very special. I recommend you, if you go to the gym and you already pull, so yeah, try with the strongest guy. Try, ask him about, and learn from him, because never the power goes from nothing. The real power is something which people put mind, soul, and heart inside with very hard trainings. And it's very cool to train with somebody who like have a passion. And all of top guys have a passion. For them, arm wrestling, it's not just a sport, it's not just a hobby, it's something bigger. And they put some very big part of their life on this. So that's the answer how to pull with Levan.
So for the people who are just joining the chat or asking in the comments, we are seeing it. They're asking about the Travis. So Travis is apparently a bit late as usual. He's a big star, so he has this privilege. We will be going still live for a little bit, and we will see if he's going to join us. And you know what is also very funny, because you don't know, but I go on a website, like on the YouTube page here, and I have all the chats, and everybody is live. Also, Engen is live now.
Really?
Yeah, Aussie arm wrestler, Engen, Hermes, like every arm wrestler in the world is live right now. We just miss.
It's so cool. Sometime we need to make a live all together.
And can you imagine that? Like all the top 10 guys with Engen and also John and like Travis, everybody together, like 10, 15 people. Like Neil Pickup did something.
We need to do because if it's online, it's better that to collect all the guys in one room and they will speak together and somebody will record it.
Yeah, oh my God, that would be so nice. Like everybody in the same thing. So we will go and ask, here people are asking some questions. Alex Clark with another super chat for Alex. And he's also Alex, named Alex. So he's asking, have you ever pulled the Denis Cyplenkov?
In a real match, we never pull on the competition, only like on the side table. I check his arm, but also we don't pull in 100%. But if you guys want to know what was the feeling of Denis, Denis was very, very, very powerful on the wrist and also on the hook. His biceps record was set almost for today. You know, guys, he's very, very strong by that. And Denis has a special style. He always loved to go to the strap. So firstly, he goes out and go into the straps, and he loves to pull in the straps. And he actually was very, very solid, very, very powerful, and very, very big for that time. When we don't know somebody like Levan, who is huge, even more bigger, like 40 or 50 kilos more than Denis. Denis of his era was also absolute leader. And to pull with Denis, it was something interesting. Like Denis was the guy who don't go from the start. He can go from the start with everyone, but he have some specific technique. Like he loved to go to the straps, and after that, he like have a good feeling of his part of the table, especially, for example, with Andre. He used it a lot of times when somebody very explosive try to make attack of his fingers. He wants to go inside and even goes with special technique. He has used like open angle, so not like very sharp, but a little bit open, and very, very powerful. So when you pull with Denis, it's like feels that he give you a little bit more chance than anybody else to pull, and after that he won with you. Denis is amazing. Denis is amazing, and also very humble. Is very nice person, like on the table and out of the table. And in his era, he was the best. So we need to understand that he don't has a motivation to be even better, because like he was, it was enough to be the best.
Okay, this is a funny question because you know, Alex, you're a very strong guy. I remember when we were in Binos in Dubai, you were like warming up with the bench press, and you did like 225 pounds, which is 100 kilo for like 33 reps, like just easy. I'm like, Alex, did you count? He's like, no, it's 33. It's like, okay, it's just pumping a little bit. And one guy is asking, Alex, what does it feel to be so strong in a normal life? For example, if you go to grab a glass when you drink, or maybe something, you don't break it because you're too strong.
Oh, guys, now probably not. But when I was younger, I remember I go to my home, take the key, put it, and the half of the key was in my in my hand. Yeah, and it was very hard to get the second half of the key, which was inside the door. Yeah. Sometimes, like I remember the guys, like they make the bottle, especially that it was very hard to open it and give it to me. They would think that I cannot open. I open it by broken the bottle. Sometimes something funny happens with you, but of course, like you live with this power, so you use it smartly. You not need to broke door if it's closed. Like you need to be more gentle, even, you know, you need to use smartly your power.
You need to be gentle giant.
Yeah, because if you shake somebody's hand, for example, with all your power, and they'll crash the guy's hand, and after that say, I'm sorry, that is not a way how to use your power.
I notice when you shake hands, people will give like you're very soft, like you don't squeeze at all.
Yeah, it's true.
Why you do it?
Like I said before, because it's not the way when you want to improve yourself, anything to make anybody hurt. Actually, honestly, you can find the video of my some matches in the past. It's nothing cool if you hurt your opponent even during the pool, because I remember I pool with some guy. It was competition, and I was really sure that the guy was stronger than me. Maybe it was not his day, and he was injured, and very bad injured. Like his arm goes absolutely opposite, not normal movement, and I would think, what happens? Yeah. I was really scared about his was very white on the skin, on the face after, and medicals tried to help him. And I would think, maybe something happens with his bones. It was some kind of injured when piece of your bones crashed with tendons. So like, it was like in the part of shoulder go to elbow. It was like some of this kind of injured, and I know that it's not so cool because after, you know, you have some period when you just off of your life, you cannot use your arm. It's not so cool. And I don't wish anybody something like this, because we are in the sport. We love to be tough. We pull like a warriors on the table, and out of the table, we immediately like friends. So on the table, I pull 100% with my opponent, but after that, if he wants with me, I can congratulate him because I know how important it is for him. Also the same for me. It means that on the table, we pull 100%, even more. But after, we discuss how to be strong, how to be recovered. Like we opened for everyone as much as it can, because we're like a family, you know. It's like you pull with your friend, you wish him the best, and he also wish you the best. So it's very cool. Sometimes I know in the competitions we watch the trash talk, and it looks like people hate each other. But I think it's more about the show. It's not about that they are real enemies.
Yeah, that is true. We have another super chat from Gamza. Is asking, Alex, do you supplement vitamins and minerals?
So yeah, guys, of course we have supplementation, because when you train too much, especially when you train tandems and muscles. It's not about only take some protein, because you can just eat more meat, especially if you don't vega. Even if you vega, you can take some protein from vega style protein, yeah. But you need, guys, to remember that it's important to take vitamin C, also collagen, because collagen, it's about tandems. It's one of the main important supplements. Also better to take all kind of minerals, because they probably not so important, but they important if you don't have some of enough some of them. So vitamins, minerals. On the first, I put collagen in vitamin C. It's like something special. And after that, usual vitamins and minerals. And after that, I put some PCR, like amino acids, especially during the trainings. Because sometimes you take the meal before, but after you take it later, it's good if you take it in also like in the process. And it's up to your weight category, guys. Remember that I'm a heavyweight. I don't have special diets that I like don't go under with my carbs. So yeah, and during the trainings, I sometimes drink some isotonics and something which includes some sugar. Yeah, it's true. It's not so cool. I don't recommend you guys to do something with sugar, but it's true. Yeah, it's about me.
Mm-hmm.
And what else about usual food? Just eat what you love and try to eat healthy. So you know what it means in nowadays, sometimes it's a little bit hard. If you go even for the restaurant, go into cafe, and you ask somebody, oh, I want to eat something healthy, they will be looking at you, okay, maybe you want to eat something with a lot of some sauce, with fat, with some half of table of chemistry inside, and yeah, try to eat healthy food. That's it. And of course, with time, you will find the optimal way. And it's good to ask some professional who can help you with your diet. It's also a good way.
Yeah, and I'm seeing good comments in the chat. They're saying even though Travis is not here, the live stream is also very good. So they are thanking, saying very nice stream. And also one guy says, by the way, the collaboration between Hermes Prudik and Alex was one of the best genuine content in arm wrestling. Definitely looking for more, which I have to agree. And also another guy is with another super chat. I think this is a Polish guy because the value is in Polish money. The HF Razor is asking, who was screaming when John Brzenk was kings moving or top rolling Corey? Alex, do you practice beating and using the king's move? Question mark.
No, guys, never. I know that some of you asked me about in the pool with Dave that it looks like king's move, but it was not special. It's like when I go in for that, I immediately got a fall and immediately go into the lose. So it was not the plan to lose. It's just because the situation was if your opponent stronger and he opens your angle, it looks like king's move. But in our rules, I mean, we start with, like I said, WAF. It was not allowed. It was not allowed to go into the open hand and don't allow to go by shoulder lower than the pad. So it's also like absolutely illegal. In the WAL, I know that they have this possibility. They actually have a little bit another kind of table, another pads, and it's possible to use king's move. But I think it's not for everybody, first of all. And for somebody, if they will be trained especially, it can be effective. I will explain you guys why it can be effective. Because if you are good in the power of the fingers in the wrist, and you have, for example, bone block, so it means that your arm is not going open to straight position, so you can use it a little bit in other direction, so you can like open it and go like this. So this is part of the table, and it makes your opponent very hard to defeat you. He needs to keep you back and go to the flat wrist, to the triceps press, or use the press or something, because if he try just to defeat you, he will be the same, in the same moment, he will be push his wrist to open. Also extra pressure on his fingers. So what I think about King move, it's effective for somebody who knows how to use it. And also it's good if it will be used only in the rules which it is allowed. For example, everybody goes for WAL. They know that, okay, everybody can use King's move. And if it's WAL, it's not allowed. So you know what to expect from your opponent. Yeah? Okay. The camera was not like the idea of King's move.
It's good.
Yeah.
We have also a few other super chats, Alex. So,
okay.
Alex Clark, again, another Alex, is asking, Alex, how was pulling Devon after King of the Table?
Oh, guys, Devon is a fantastic person. I need to tell about Devon that Devon is a guy who can go to every challenge. He can go to beat with Afterbjörnsson. He can go to pull with Levan, like get injured. And after that, he still wants to pull. He's amazing in mindset. He's absolutely don't have any troubles to pull with everyone as long as possible, because he loves arm wrestling by all his heart. He has a very good sense of humor. Not everyone understands it, but who understands it, he knows what is Devon about. And honestly, I'm really, really happy that we have somebody like Devon in our sport, because he opened the world of arm wrestling for a huge number of people, and he make it in interesting way. He motivates them, and even to pull with him, it's to pull with somebody special like a legend. For me, he, John Brzenk, and other like old school legends are very special guys. And when we pull after on the left, it was honor for me. Of course, it was training session, guys, because Devon was not using one hand. I really said that in the moment I was not thinking to also not use my second hand and pull only by left. But sometimes we guys doing something and don't think, you just do what you always do. And on the left we pull. Even on the setup, he was normally set up, like, because for me it was interesting to pull normally, yeah, not just I give too much for him or he give me too much. It was very interesting. But of course, guys, remember that he has a very, very tough match the day before we are pulling. For myself, honestly, match was very cool with Corey, but it was much more easier than for Devon with Levan. So we was in the not the same condition. And that's why also I think that Devon don't train too much left hand last time. It's about motivation. He was concentrating on the right. But we pull lefty with Devon. It was also Corey West. Also Corey West pull with Devon after that with me. And it was really cool practice, guys. It was really nice. The result was good for me, but I don't care about result. If you have some possibilities to pull with such a guys like Devon, you just go. You just go and pull.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Also, shout out to Matt Rhodes, which is in the chat. He's saying, hope you guys are well. So thanks, Matt.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you.
If you haven't subscribed already to Matt Rhodes' channel, you should definitely go now. He has one of probably maybe the best content of arm wrestling like today, like exclusive content, especially for King of the Table. So definitely
very exclusive and very special, like way where the guy know arm wrestling and know how to show it. So the best moments you can find them. So yeah, absolutely agree. Go to Matt Rhodes' channel and find the most interesting things in arm wrestling world.
Yeah, oh my God, I love the Cyplenkov interview. It was amazing.
Yeah.
It's crazy. He knows Russian so well. That's nuts. It's like an Englishman who knows Russian so well.
Yeah.
We also have another super chat. It's from Mita Goras. It's in Danish money. So people from all around the world are donating money here. So thank you guys, by the way. We thank you for your support.
Thank you so much that you are with us.
Nice.
Really appreciate it. Really little bit sad that Travis not here, but we will catch him and you will see the interview with Travis. Maybe he trained too much and forgot about the interview.
Absolutely. So is asking Alex, Hermes, and Evgeny training camp in USA for 1 month to pull 3 strongest Americans. That would be nice. That would be nice. Who do you think are the 3 strongest Americans?
If it's training camp, it's very cool because it's like you can pull every style, not like only top row, on the hook, but everything. You can check camp. It's a beautiful thing because you can train in every way. And if I need to pick on a draft, I have 3 picks. Pick number 1. For me, it will be Dave. But I think for Evgeny, it will be Devon. And I know for Hermes also pick number 1 will be Devon.
USA only. USA only.
Only USA.
Yes.
Okay, so we have Michael Todd, Dave Chafee, and number 3, I need to think. It's probably Jerry Cadoret.
No.
But maybe it will be,
Somebody good for Evgeny. Think about it. Somebody very good for Evgeny.
For Evgeny, Corey West. In the hook.
Honestly,
Corey West in a very good shape. In the top prime shape. Okay, for Evgeny, I need to think. Wait a second.
I think Todd Hotchkiss or John Brzenk would be great for Evgeny.
Probably John, yeah. Probably John in top shape also.
Oh my God, can you imagine that? Oh, Dave, let's say also Devon, Michael Todd, you, Hermes, and Evgeny. Like you guys training camp, training to get better and stronger.
Yeah, the idea is cool. Actually, if I can organize that camp, I even take even more guys, like 5 and 5.
Yes.
And guys who never pull in the training camps before. Actually, we don't have like beautiful things in the world of arm wrestling, like training camps. We always go into the competition. We spend some time there. It's a beautiful time always. But for imagine that if we have some possibilities to go somewhere in a nice place and organize training camp. So we don't care about like we can train for the max. We don't think that in 1 week or 2 weeks we have competition and we just go in for training. It's a beautiful thing that I need to say that arm wrestling missed it for today. This is a cool idea actually. Maybe in the nearest future, you guys, you will find the news that it will be. Hope it will be like that.
It will be so nice to see that. We have another super chat. This time is for me. So Alex is asking again, Alex Clark. Issa, would you put John Brzenk in top 10 after his win? Top 10 all over, like overall world ranking? I think no, because still, if we count Dimitri Silaev and Vitaly Laletin, it's getting pretty intense because we have too many guys actually. So it's going to be hard. Very close, but not top 10. Top 15, definitely. Top 15, yes.
Yeah, agree. But for me, John is something not in the ranking. He's always somewhere in the top because he's a legend. Yeah, he don't need the rankings because he's a John. He's a GOAT.
Yeah, he's literally the GOAT. Also, people, you guys just connected. Just bear in mind that Travis Bagent is just a little bit late. Nothing too
little bit, only a little bit for Travis. Only a little bit late.
So yeah. Also, by the way, if you haven't still subscribe to Alex's channel and like the video, leave a like for the live so more people can watch it. So Alex, I'll tell you the truth. I want to put a little bet on arm bet staking on Evgeny winning against Todd Hutchins. What do you think? Because I lost a lot of money because of you in the past.
I watching Todd Hutchins always in a good shape. In its shape, it's approximately the same. Of course, a little bit stronger, a little bit less, but style is already known, yeah? And Evgeny has a different shape. It's according off season or season. And if he will be in a good shape, very motivated, so I think he has a little bit more opportunities versus Todd Hutchins. I mean, he can start from the, very soft hand, very, very fastly, and flash pin the top. It's the first way how to win versus Todd for Evgeny. Second one, use more top roll. Like, for example, Hadjimurat Zavoyev used with Todd Hutchins, and he won. So it's also one of possibilities. Also, we need to remember that Evgeny actually has one of the best endurance and one of the best feeling of the arm. What does it mean, feeling of the arm? It means that he will also find the way where he can keep you, and you will use all your power, but in wrong direction. So it's also the way how Evgeny can win with Todd Hutchins. For Todd Hutchins, to win is use properly his most power, which he always used in the matches with hookers, with European hookers, and he is very successful with that. But need to remember that he also have very good side pressure, even with just a little bit open wrist. He don't have a problem in the straps. He's very good in this. And actually, like we saw, he in the last match with Michael, yeah, he also goes a little bit by top roll, yeah. So maybe it's also the key. But if you ask me, and I need to be honest, I think that Evgeny top roll is stronger than Todd Hutchins top roll. So now, like I said, it's only my opinion. The comparison of the options to win is better options for Evgeny if he will be in a good shape, with good motivation. Okay. So if I need to give you a recommendation to put money on Evgeny. Yes. But I don't know what the rankings. Maybe the rankings so not so big for Todd, and you put $100 on Todd and earn 1,000. And if you put 100 for Evgeny and only 50.
Actually, they're very similar. And if you put like €100 on Evgeny, you win more than 170. So it's
oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to download the new version of Iron Bet.
Yeah, it's very good. It's very good. So I think I'm gonna bet some money on him. Also, you know who I'm gonna bet money on? Dadikian against Oleg Zhokh. I think he's gonna win, but he needs to lose a lot of weight. So I'm a bit concerned about that. But I think David Dadikian will be.
What is the weight limit in their match?
I'm not sure, but I think David needs to lose 10 kilos. 10, 11 kilos.
Yeah, it's also because he actually not so huge, and to be less than kilos, it's like, it's good number. But he has a lot of practice time now. So the practice time on the side of Dadikian, because Oleg is only come back. He don't already on his limits. He is like recovering after recover. He trying to pull, but I don't think that Oleg in the best shape, and I'm not sure he will be or not. And this match will be just the answer how good is Oleg. Because in my opinion, if we take the prime shape of Oleg from the past time, absolutely Oleg will be the favorite of the match. But for today, I also think that by the practice time, it's Dadikian's favorite. But their match will be the answer. Where is Oleg? Where is his level? I will be happy, surprised if Oleg already almost come back, even not 100%, but if he pinned Dadikian, it will be the answer of level.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bit tricky because he needs to lose weight. So 10 kilos is not a little. It's
exactly.
We'll see. Also, Evgeny needs to lose 3-4 kilos for.
It's not too much.
Okay, we will see. And then we have two other super chats. One is from Nino Brown, and one is from Alex Clark, also one other And we have
I don't know, Alex. I already like you. I really like that you support us
another
too
one
much.
just now from the HF Razor. So we have 3 super chats in like just a few minutes. Oh my God, from the same guys. So I will read them to you and you can answer them together because they're very easy and simple. First one is John Brzenk versus Todd, who wins? Second one from Alex is asking, Alex, have you ever pulled with Lachlan Adair, the Australian guy? And the third one is, Alex, who is your training partner? Do we know him? Question mark.
Okay, so first from between John and Todd Hutchins, yeah?
Yes.
I think, guys, that John is favorite, especially even not about today, but if you ask about general, John is like a professor of arm wrestling. He is very high table IQ. He's amazing. And also for John, weight category, he has a very, very big hand. Like everybody says that for his category, he's almost like hand of heavyweight category. And of course, Todd is a tough opponent, but I put the favorite is John, and I believe that John is one. Okay, the next question was about Lachlan Adair.
Pulled Lachlan, yeah.
Yeah, we never pulled before, never. I will be happy to pull with him.
Can I add something, Alex? I'm going to ask if, you know, Lachlan is going to pull Sandris in the East versus West 4. Who do you think is going to win between them?
It's up to Sandris' shape. I believe that it will be interesting arm fight, almost equal, actually. I know that Lachlan Adair is a special guy. He needs to know that our European guys search about him a lot, because sometimes guys sit in another continent and they don't know how popular they are. But a lot of our guys know him and know his style and love his style of pulling. And he's actually very high level of, like I said, table IQ. He's very strong, actually, for his category, absolutely. And it will be cool to watch how he's on the world level, you know. And with Sandris, I don't say that Sandris is favorite. I don't pull any favorite in this match. I know that if Lachlan will do what he wants to do, it can be trouble for Sandris. But Sandris, it's a guy who have like not one technique, but pocket of techniques. He can be concentrated to go out of the thing which Lachlan Adair want to use. And it will be effective or not, we need to see. We need to see, guys. But I believe this match can be very interesting. Very interesting, because if somebody won one round in one style, it doesn't mean that second round will be repeat of this. It will be something new, something special. So yeah, I believe that it can be very interesting match, actually. And very interested to watch this match. And
the last questions we have is, Alex, who is your training partner? Do we know him? Also, we have other super chats I will tell you later.
So guys, we have troubles in Poland with training partners. I love to use one special way. You go to train to do something with your arms, get tired, get half of your power, and after that, go into the table. And when you are tired, actually, your body will help you to give you to answer where you need to work harder, because the weakness show first. You always know where your strengths, but also the weakness when you're tired shows better. And if you have 5 partners or 10 partners, different hands, you change it, guys go to help you to get pinned. Yeah. So after that, you train in that way. And when you're tired, you feel that guys make all power of them, and it's hard for you to defeat them. So it's a good way. But if you ask me about fresh versus fresh, We have a couple guys, very good heavyweighters in Poland, but we live in the different cities. So sometimes we do, like with Evgeny and Hermes, something like this, but not so often. I miss the possibilities like of training camps. I really miss this idea. I think it's a beautiful idea, and I believe that everyone who goes to such a camp will be better, will be improved very good, and it's a very good idea. So I don't have, like, if you ask me, I have clone of Alex, I don't have it. Somebody like of my size, no. I need somebody. I need to post on every every place of every gym, training partner searching in arm wrestling. You are the future of arm wrestling. Go to the Warsaw. Let's go to train. But guys, to be serious, yes, to be good in arm wrestling, you need to spend the time. You need to be patient, and probably everyone's. So okay, not to be. I don't want to be such a boring. Yeah, I need to find this guy who will be my partner train.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, also, if you see me sometimes smiling, is because I read the chat and sometimes the people are saying very funny things.
Tell me what, because I don't read the chat. Tell me what they say.
Something is best not to say. Trust me.
Okay.
So we have a good comment for you. Alex, you are very loved and famous in Italy. So very nice. Good to hear. We have a big fans in Italy. Also, we have another super chat from Sap the P. This time is with the Australian dollars. So, we have Polish, we have US dollars, Australian dollars, we have the Canadian, and we have Denmark, but not euros. So people from Europe, they don't like us. So Sap the B is asking, what are your thoughts on Ongarbayev, Prudnik versus John Brzenk? So Ongarbayev versus John Brzenk and Prudnik versus John Brzenk.
Okay, about Ongarbayev and John Brzenk, it's about shape of Ongarbayev. He was absent a long time and actually have no strict good idea in which shape he's now. If you ask me about his best shape during top 8, I probably put him like a favorite. But I'm not sure that he's now in that same shape. I know that he has some troubles, like he has even some surgery, like I hear. And I don't know how he recovered in a general body conditions and how he good now by his arm, by his confidence on the table. Because John, it's a John. Even we have like not prime John, for example, 80% of power John. John is his mind. He will do something special at the table. And to be just stronger on the pronation, or to be just stronger on a deep hook will be not enough to defeat John. So to defeat John, you also need to be very good in techniques and very good on the table. You need to be confident on the setup, and you need to be experienced and use some table IQ, which is very hard if you pull versus GOAT of arm wrestling. So guys, yeah, it's true. It's what I believe, that even if Ongarbayev will be stronger in some movements, it can be not enough to defeat all 6 rounds versus John. And if you ask me about Evgeny, Evgeny is a little bit another kind of the story, because Evgeny, I don't know anybody say that Evgeny is cheater during setup. During camp in Bulgaria, in Belgium, somebody from Italy says something like this or not?
You say it.
I never say it like this.
You're a good guy. You're a good guy. Some people say Evgeny.
Okay, some people say it like that. Some people say it like that. In a good way to explain, I mean that Evgeny will use all the possibilities. He's also very smart, very clever, and he will use all the possibilities before the ready go, on the setup, and after the ready go. He will use everything, and he know how to do it. So for me, it's much more equal opponents.
Yeah.
And if in this day, I wish John to be in his very good shape, to be also confident. If John will be in a good shape, not his best, but in good, and also Evgeny will be in a good, it can be very, very interesting match. Because if they both go to deep hook, I have no idea who will be the strongest.
Absolutely.
In the top row, on the straps, probably it will be on the straps. Also, John is very strong. He knows how to use his hand in the top row in the straps. So probably it will be some challenge for Evgeny, or maybe Evgeny will prepare some challenge for John. But I put 50-50 between these two. So it will be very equal match. Can be like that if both of them will be in a good shape.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be amazing match. And also our best wishes and greetings to Evgeny. Hope to see you very soon in Istanbul, Issa's West 4.
Evgeny, best wishes from Issa to you. I know you love him. You write it to me. So yeah, best wishes.
Yes. Okay.
And Evgeny is good friend of mine, so we communicate a lot. And, yeah, he knows. He knows my thoughts about him.
Alex, we've been live for 1 hour and 30. It was also a big pleasure to have Travis Bagent on the show. It was very fun. And
we have Travis Bagent in our heart, somewhere deep inside.
So it's gonna be okay. Maybe next time. Next time we will.
Next time we will catch him and immediately start the live. I think with Travis we don't need to set any special time. Just if he is okay, he's now he needs to start. But okay, it's a joke. I probably believe that everything good with Travis. He is just maybe busy or something, or forgot about that. But hope that everything is good, because sometimes, you know, sometimes our plans goes like in another way and not in a good way for us. So I hope that everything is good, and we will do the stream live with Travis next time.
That is true. Okay, Alex, was a pleasure having you on. Actually,
oh yeah, we can do it all day, 7 days in a week. But I want to say thank you guys, all of you who watched us, who've been here and who support us, because we're on the beginning, and we are really happy that you are guys interested in, and we will do something special for you. We'll do all the best from our side, because we also enjoyed the process.
That is true. Also, even though we didn't have a guest, it was actually not bad live. Like few people watched it and everything, and it was good. It was good. Nice to know. Also, people are saying thank you for the live and have a great day, Alex and Issa.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Okay, guys. Thank you. We'll see you next time, hopefully with the real Travis Bagent. See you guys. Take care. We need to print the picture of Travis